Yo, the internet's buzzing right now. It's going crazy. Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah, sat down to tell Will why she cheated with August Alsina and all them things there. Mad! J. Cole said in No Role Models, I want that real love, that dark-skinned Auntie Viv love, that Jada and Will love, that leave a toothbrush at your crib love. Hey, listen, I don't want that Jada and Will love no more still. That's some toxic, that's nonsense. Absolute tosh. Like, I think if you ask J. Cole about that bar now, you might want to change or start scratching a cranium or something, because that ain't real love. I'm talking about the real love. Oh, sorry. On the real though, after watching this interview with Jada and Will, yeah, I realized Will is a broken man. This guy's hurt inside. Jada's coochie must be on some Super Saiyan thing. Do you know what I'm saying? She must have that Erykah Badu lighter incense steal your soul coochie. Seriously, because yo, the way August is writing songs and 4 or 5 years later still lost in her and all them things there, and Will just looks broken. You know them ones, they laughing, making jokes, they got good banter and all that stuff, but deep inside he's sitting there like, yo, he wants to swing at her, he wants to mash her up on them things there, but he's being a gentleman that we know Will Smith to be.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
The conversation really started when Will asked her what happened with the whole August Alsina situation, and she said basically they were friends in the beginning, but August he hasn't got the best health in the world. If you followed August's career, you know he's been going, his health is like literally up and down. He was battling with his sight a couple years ago, he couldn't see properly and things like that. He's got a lot of problems in it. So she said she was trying to help him through like things and trying to like sort of be a mentor for him and guide him and help him through his health and all that stuff. And she did help him. So it's kind of like they did each other a favor. She scratched his back, he scratched her uterus. You know? Favor for a favor and all that stuff. That's how it went down. But when I hear her say she was trying to nurse another young man to health while her and her husband were separated and all that, bro, that was a code name for you was trying to get D. That's a code name. You was looking for someone to do your plumbing for you. You was looking for someone to fold you up like a beach chair and them things there. And he did, because he was totally in love with her. Like, this woman actually described their whole relationship with August as an entanglement. She said it twice. The second time Will laughed, he just chuckled like, what do you mean entanglement? Bro, we're not talking about dreadlocks here. We're not talking about weaves and all them. We're not talking about hair. What do you mean entanglement? Like, the reason she used the words entanglement and not relationship is because it's not so harsh on the ear. It sounds a bit softer. It doesn't sound so brutal on them things there. But it was a relationship. It was a relationship. Like, another reason why I feel she might be calling it an entanglement is because in most of her relationships, she probably narrates and dictates how it goes and them things there. So where these guys are standing there thinking, raw, I got my wife, I got my world and all that. She's sitting there because she's come from such a toxic past or background or whatever. She's sitting there, she's not fully submerged in the relationship. She's not fully in it. She's literally the captain of the boat and she dictates where the boat goes. These guys are just passengers on her boat. I'm telling you, this woman, you can tell she's ruined. There's something in her head not there. And Will's sitting there broken. He's smiling and all that, but he's broken. You can see he's not all there. August is making albums about her and all that stuff. The only other woman in the game that does this to man is Erykah Badu. But they're not broken like this when they get with Erykah Badu. So I don't know what it is with Jada Pinkett. I don't know, man. It's a mad one, this one still. It's a bit of a crazy one. You know them ones? They also cleared up the fact that Will didn't give August no permission. Because remember, August went and sat down with Angela Yee and said, yeah, I sat down with Will and he gave me permission. Will said he didn't give her permission. It's his story versus his story. There's always three sides to a story. You know them ones there. So we don't know who's telling the truth, but I suspect that maybe he didn't actually ask him, but they sat down man to man. He knew their relationship was over. He was in their home. He was friends with Jaden. So he knew where he played in that house. He knew what role he played in that household. So I think it might be some of that. Maybe they had a little slight man to man talk. I don't know what it was, but he confirms that he did not give Alsina no permission to be with his wife or whatever. And Jada Pinkett also confirms that Will can't give no permission for a man to be with her. Only she can, which is facts. Imagine being Jaden though. Imagine being Jaden and finding out your brethren has been piping your mum. Or your mum's been piping your brethren, whatever way you want to look at it. That is mad. That is mad. That's some Pornhub storyline. Like literally, they've been playing doctors or nurses and them things there. And your brethren has been a gynecologist. That's crazy, innit? That's crazy. Like, this Hollywood people, their life's mad. I just comment on it. Jada did admit, yeah, she's got a lot of childhood trauma, emotional insecurity, or emotional maturity, and all these big words she was using. But she's not all there, if you ask me. She's 2 sandwiches short of a picnic basket, if you ask me. But she says it's because she had a lot of childhood stuff to go through. That's why she likes helping people. She liked helping August Alsina, and God knows how many other men she helped. You know, that one's there. But she needs to help people. It makes her feel good. A lot of us do stuff like that. Like, helping other people helps us feel good about the shitty person that we are and them things there. So I understand where she's coming from. Like, when this story first broke and August came out talking about he had a relationship with Jada Pinkett, I was cussing him. I was dissing him, saying, look at this side piece, side dish, happy to be a side man and all that. I was dissing him. But upon reflection and sitting back, yeah, because that's what we do as human beings, some people don't. Upon reflection, I realized, you know what? Jada and Will, they've had their times to heal. They've gone through their traumas in their relationship, whatever they've been through, they've had their time to heal. This was something obviously very big for August, yeah? Let him heal. He's a younger guy. It might take him a lot longer to heal. Just for coming out and expressing his pain, we shouldn't call him names and all that. I was calling him names at first, but upon reflection, like I said, everyone needs their time and their ways to heal. So maybe August is just healing this way. I don't think he's a bad person at all. I don't. But when he's hurt, and you can see it in his eyes, it's almost like a scene from Pursuit of Happiness again. And you know what? One more thing, side note as well. I've always found it weird, yeah? I've always found it weird. The way Will Smith always talked about Jada's and Tupac's relationship, I've always found that weird. There is no way I'm going to be talking about my soulmate and her ex-boyfriend and their relationships like this and how they were soulmates and like, I've never understood that. I've never understood that, how he talks about how Tupac and Jada were this, like, I've never understood that, but maybe he's just a nice guy. Maybe he's just such a nice guy, but I don't know. Waste man thing, if you ask me. But everything they've been through and all the toxicity of their relationship, you have to commend the fact that they can still sit down, laugh and joke and be cool with each other, be civil and all them things. There's so many adults, yeah, like their relationships ain't gone well and they literally can't see each other. They literally want to punch up each other and them things there. They're not on it at all. The fact that these guys have gone through what they've gone through and can sit there, great example for their kids and many other couples who probably have gone through the same thing. I commend more than most. Their relationship, mad, crazy. This is why I tell people, don't be watching these celebrities. Their life, yeah, I'm telling you, compared to the lives we live, our life is calm. Calm, I'm telling you. People that idolize these celebrities' lifestyles and their relationships and everything they do, here you go, innit? Look at this, 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 look at this. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. How can you have an open relationship with your partner? Like, how can you be done with someone in a relationship, but you lot are still living in the same house? They call it open relationship. I call it a lodger. That's what I call it. You know them ones there. So I don't really know about that. When I'm done with someone, when you're done with someone, that's it, done. Go about your ways. Find your new partners. Go and pursue some happiness somewhere else. But living in the same house, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? This is a mad relationship. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Fred Stone. You know how we do.